And Florida Governor Ron DeSantis gives an interview to Japan's leading business newspaper about the security challenges in East Asia. One America's Neil W. McCabe has the details.
While on his overseas trade mission, Florida Republican Governor Ron DeSantis spoke to Tokyo's Nikkei newspaper with clear analysis of U.S. security priorities in East Asia.
If you look where we're at this juncture of the 21st century, what the Soviet Union was to us then, that's really what China represents with the CCP in terms of the threat to the free world. I think in many respects, the CCP is stronger than what the Soviet Union was. Certainly economically, they are way stronger than what the Soviet Union ever was. And so when you look at that, our national security strategy has really got to view the Indo-Pacific like we did Europe after World War II. And to be able to do that effectively obviously requires us to make sure that we have strong defense and that we can project power. But it really does require a very close relationship with U.S. and Japan.
DeSantis said Chinese President Xi Jinping is focused on reuniting Taiwan with the mainland.
You know, Xi clearly wants to take Taiwan at some point. You know, he's got a certain time horizon. He could be emboldened to maybe shorten that horizon. But I think ultimately what I think China respects is strength. And so if Japan's doing what it needs to do, if the United States is doing what it needs to do, you're going to be in a position where you're going to color their calculation. And it's a huge risk to attempt something like that. There's a huge amount of ways that that can go wrong for President Xi.
The governor's solution is to raise the stakes for China.
If they think the costs are going to outweigh whatever benefits, then I do think that they would hold off. And that should be our goal.
As the U.S. bulks up its East Asian military presence, DeSantis said he recognizes that Japan is also ramping up its own defense spending.
I think you're going from 1% to 2% GDP for defense, and that is something that is very credible in terms of your ability to defend not just your own people, but to deter threats from emerging, whether it's China, North Korea.
The governor's trade mission continues with stops including both Israel and England. Reporting for One American News, Neil W. McCabe, Tallahassee.
For all our viewers asking where One American News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One American News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.